Hello everyone, this is Zahid from Inspire and Ignite, and in this video I'm going to cover a very important topic, which is why and how to do a good research, a good project. First, let me answer the question, why do we need to do a good project? Basically, when we evaluate in a class, there are a lot of average students. They don't usually get a chance to perform well and show their ability to the teachers, because the impressions and all those things that matters a lot during the examinations. Because when a teacher takes a class, he have impression about few students that they are good, and they usually give marks and everything based on that. So the all 4 years goes based on that impression. But when it comes to project and seminar, it's a completely different ball game. It involves a lot of things. It's not only the teacher who is going to give you the marks. It's about yourself, you yourself. How are you performing, and what kind of thing you are doing, how are you solving the problems into it, and it all matters a lot. So it builds up your confidence. So the first thing is, it's a good chance for you to compete the best of the class in seminar and project. Because if you do a good project and seminar, every student of your class will evaluate you based on that. So it's not only teacher, it's you and your classmates who also evaluate you based on your project. And the second very important thing is, like, it builds your confidence that you need. If you do a good project, it gives you a lot of boost to your confidence. Like when you come out of your university, you're gonna face a lot of interviews, a lot of things for both your higher education as well as your industrial career. So that pinch of boost will definitely help you to go higher in your career. And the third and the most important thing is you yourself, the way you get a great learning into it, because you're going to take up a practical problem and solve it. And during that phase, you will learn a lot of things, like which you didn't learn during your theoretical classes and all that. Because of all these reasons, doing a good project is very important, especially for an average student, to prove his ability and build up that confidence that he lost during last 4 years of study. Then once you decide, like, you want to do a good project, like most of the students, they really want to do a good project, then how to figure out what is a good project for them? The first thing is, every domain have different specialities. Like for example, if you take computer science engineering, in computer science engineering, it's a broad field, and there are a lot of very specific fields. Like for example, computer networking, and if you go into networking, there are a lot of fields, operating systems, algorithms, and then internet-based applications and all that. Similarly, every domain have a different a lot of fields. For example, like electronics have like chip design and VLSI design, and then after that, if you go to electronics and communication engineering and telecommunication engineering and image processing, signal processing, all these kind of domains are there. Similarly, electrical engineering and civil engineering. Civil engineering have like transportation engineering, structures, and offshore engineering, and etc. There are a lot of domains. So to do a good project, select a specific domain where would you like to work. Like for example, I'm an engineer, computer science engineer, I would like to work upon like web-based applications, or I would like to work upon some algorithm analysis and all that things. After you select a domain, then where to find a good project is the question. You decided to do a good project, and how the domain you want to, like specific domain you want to do a good project, you selected. And now the real question is where to find them. Where do you find a good project that could like help you to both build your confidence and really crack a real good problem in real life? If you go to a professor for a good project, I think usually what the students do is, like, they go to a professor and expect from him that, like, he'll give you a good project, and he give you all resources, and then after you complete your project, he read your thesis and give his opinion about it, and then finally he also give you a good grade. But I think it's a myth, totally, completely a myth. And I think 99.9% of the professors in the world, they don't have an idea about what they're doing. And that 0.1% who know what they're doing and what the world needs and what kind of like things they have to develop, for the world keep going, those professors are in top universities of the world, so you don't have access to them. So thanks to internet evolution, like it's an enormous thing. It gives a great opportunity for the people who really want to do something and they want to learn something and they really want to contribute something to the whole society. So to find a good project, you can go to open source projects. This I mentioned in a post recently which I wrote about, like why companies hire experienced people. In that post I mentioned like how can a fresher compete with the experienced people using the open source, by contributing to the open source projects. So there are a lot of open source projects going on, and every project have industry relevance. It is like as good as working in a company without being in a company. If you contribute to an open source project, it is same as that. So that experience also counts for your company interviews and all that. So there are a lot of good places where you can find very good open source projects. First of all is like Google source code, and developers.google.com. There you can find a lot of projects going on what Google is sponsoring. For all other projects you can go to sourceforge.com, where they have given a list of open source projects in different domains they're going on, like that includes physics, chemistry, mathematics, electronics and computer science and everything. Almost everything is mentioned there. So you can go into those projects. And then how to start it, how to start doing a good project is like download the source code, compile it on your own local machine, build the binary and run it. So when you do every single step, you face a lot of problems. When you solve them, you will get that real pleasure of doing a very good project that is really important for both industry as well as the common people. Now the real question is like, most of the students who are not from computer science background, they'd ask me like, oh Zahid, you have given a very good tip for the computer science students and I'm not a computer science student, so how can I get help from that? Where can I find a project and where can I find a very good seminar topic or something? So the answer for this is, now everything has become interdisciplinary. I mean, almost everything is like merged with each other. So almost every field have applications from the computers. Like if you take electronics and communications, there are a lot of, even if you say communication, if you say chip design, everything, you have simulators for everything. So you can use those simulators for doing your project. And similarly, design projects and all that, and like for CAD design and architectural designs and machine design and all those things can be performed using some computational programs that are available on open source community. You can take up those open source projects, work upon it. If you find some features are missing, you can contribute to those development of those features. Apart from that, like if you're, I'll give you an example. You can find very good projects on company websites. Like for example, if you're a civil engineering and you are interested in doing some work related to transportation engineering, what do you have to do is like you have to go to Indian Railway website or go to Metro Railway project site and find out the problems they're facing, or you can also visit the other developed nations transportation systems and then their projects, what they are doing and how you can incorporate it to our local region. So that can bring a very good project to you, and you will be solving and troubleshooting a lot of good problems. So all these things need only one thing: you got to stand up and do it. It's not that like someone is coming and giving it to you like complete report and this is your project report and you have to submit and get the marks. You can do that, but it's no worth spending time that way. Because if you don't work, the day is past. If you work, the day is past. So to make best use of your time is to do a good project, solve something, learn something and create something. This is how the life goes ahead, and this is how your contribution is valued. And once like you start doing something, you'll realize like what a big pleasure it is to create something which have a lot of problems, and you solve those problems, and it's not only you're using the product, the product is used all around the world. And everybody who uses it appreciate you. So it's like kind of appreciation, kind of creation and kind of contribution. So all these things will build up a good project and gives you a good confidence, and definitely it's a beginning of a good career. I think I conveyed the message very properly to you, that the only thing you have to do is to get up, find out what do you need to do, find the location where do you need to do, where you can find a good work, and keep doing it. So with this I conclude my video, and at the end I would like to ask you to subscribe to Inspire and Ignite YouTube channel, because I am going to upload few more videos, both related to GATE preparation and higher studies, as well as like how to perform good in your class and all that. And apart from that, I would like to ask you to subscribe to Inspire and Ignite as well, because I wrote more often than making videos. So once you subscribe it, you get an email whenever I update the website. You'll get an email to your email box. Do like us on Facebook, so that like whenever we update something, you get a notification on your Facebook profile too. With this, I finish this video, and I am really thankful for all of you who watch this video, and who are trying to contribute good to the projects as well as the world. Thank you.